I came to work underdressed today. If you're not quite sure why, just take a look at who's sitting next to me. This is Ivanny Franklin, who is Mrs. Chattanooga America.
Yes.
I'm saying Mrs. Tennessee because she's competing on April 23rd,
yes,
and we're convinced you're going to win.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You as well. So yes, this is a wonderful experience. So the Mrs. America pageant system is structured in a way where we begin at the city and local level. So as Mrs. Chattanooga America, I will represent our city and pursue the Mrs. Tennessee title and crown in April, and then the winner of that pursues Mrs. America title later in August. And this particular pageant system has really strong mission and values in creating ways for us to demonstrate beauty and strength by making our communities better. So personally, I do that through collaboration and advocacy for local causes, nonprofits, and businesses in the Chattanooga area.
So you have two young children at home, 3 and 4 years old.
Yes, Vera and Porta. I hope they're in school, but watching later.
Nothing will ever make you as beautiful as the way your children look at you. So as a mom, of course, you want to be there setting that example from them far beyond the crown and the sash, which you told me they love.
Yes.
So what you've chosen to do with your reign is to spend your time helping the Children's Advocacy Center.
Yeah, correct. So, you know, this pageant system and organization really provides a way for me to amplify what's important to me. And as a mother and as I'm watching my children grow, I started to think, you know, where can I help the community most? And I came across Children's Advocacy Center a few years ago. I've since joined their board and provided supports in a number of ways, but the organization is incredible in that they provide love and support and healing to children who have been sexually abused and or severely domestically abused. And they do this in a comprehensive approach. So they provide medical examinations, therapy, legal support, and family advocacy. Last year alone, they served 887 children. So that averages to more than 2 kids per day.
That's
so
a shocking number.
It is. It's so sad. And what I've been so impressed with the staff is their ability to carry this heavy load and to stay positive and to, you know, bring that passion and that drive to fight, to work every single day. So a lot of what I do for the organization is not only to, you know, fundraise and help the children themselves, but to take care of the staff so that, you know, they can keep going and so that they can feel that they're not carrying this weight by themselves. And so I love this platform of the pageant system because it allows me to have, you know, a greater impact by reading and reaching more people who share that same kind of
So
mission.
you said that you kind of stumbled upon them a few years ago. What led you to them? Do you remember?
Yes, so I was looking for a way that I could give back to the community, and so, you know, I wanted to volunteer and I wanted to, you know, give money, and so I just really searched online and I came across them, and immediately they took me to lunch. They described, you know, their vision, and what I was so impressed with is the way that they function as a business. So I've worked with a lot of nonprofits before that are just, you know, only focused on the mission, which of course is most important, but in particular, CAC does a great job of operating as a business so that way they can keep growing and keep having a greater impact. And I've been so impressed with how they develop their strategies, how they work with other similar organizations, how they work with the DA office and Department of Children's Services so that they can really become sustainable. And so any donation that somebody makes to CAC, you know, they use that so wisely, and it really creates a huge impact. So I love their cause. I love how they go about it. I love how they ask for help. I love how they involve me, the rest of the board, and the rest of the community. And I will do whatever I can to make sure that they are sustainable.
You know, clearly if that's the walk you walk, so the people who are in that court system and legal system already are aware of the good work that they're doing, that's one degree of knowledge. If you're just an everyday person in Hamilton County, you don't know, and it's kind of an uncomfortable conversation to have.
You're exactly right, and so they do a really good job of trying to keep it lighthearted but educating, and so they do a lot of work with developing statistics on the demographics, working on educating the community on how to recognize sexual abuse, educating the community and teachers and parents what to do when you experience or see that, what's the right way to communicate, and who to go to, and how to protect that child. So, and then they also do a really wonderful job of, providing cross collaboration amongst other entities that can help them communicate that. So my goal here is to help enhance that impact and really the number of people that we reach, and directly communicate and ask what they need to keep doing a good job.
So, are you feeling good about April 23rd?
I am. I'm very excited. So it's a very, this whole process has been really fulfilling, because there's a vulnerability to this, and so I have found that beauty is not limited to appearance. We are strongly evaluated on our articulation, interviewing skills, impact to the community, what we're doing to make Chattanooga and Tennessee a better place, along with the beauty aspects of that. So I think it's a really great opportunity to demonstrate strength and confidence, and network with other women as well. So it's
so when you're in Gatlinburg on April 23rd, will you have had an opportunity to meet these other 40 women before?
Yes, so we start on Friday, and they have a series of events throughout the weekend. So we have a cocktail party where we get to know each other. We have hours of rehearsal. We have photo shoots together. We're all getting ready together and spending all day and evening together. They have a high tea luncheon and orientation as well. So and we're all kind of going through this experience together. Many of us are like-minded, and so I feel really at home with being surrounded by all of these beautiful women.
And have your children asked you to wear your crown at supper?
Oh yes, and so they'll take it. I have to protect it, because one kid will take the crown and one will take the sash, and so I have to, but I want them to feel included. And so my daughter in particular, she's excited about it. So and then my son says this to me. He says, "Mom, you're so beautiful," and it makes me just feel wonderful. Yeah. It's very sweet.
Well, all moms are, but the great thing for you is that they will kind of forget these days. In a way, it'll be a fuzzy memory, but they'll look back on it, and what they'll find is such pride in their mom that this was the cause you chose.
You're right. Thank you. Yes, I hope that as well.
Well, good luck.
Thank you so much,
I don't know if it's
Julie.
Appropriate to say break a leg in the
Likely not here.
pageantry circle, so good luck. And if you would like to learn more about how you too can advocate for the Children's Advocacy Center, there's their phone number and email, or rather mail address, and then their website is cachc.org. 887 children helped just last year.
Yep, and I have a variety of links on my social media everywhere with different ways to help, different ways to donate. So we have Amazon wish lists, we have direct monetary donations, we have volunteer opportunities, and other ways of collaboration. So please reach out to me directly for ideas or ways to support, and I try to make it easy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Appreciate it.